Well, good afternoon, everybody. What is the rumpus? My name is Steven, and today we're going to talk about my card pack. Number 2, their second expansion for Through Hell and Back. So let's hope the camera cooperates with me right now. Basically, the card pack has escorts, enemy fighters, and 14 missions. Let's just quickly look at maybe the more boring, visually boring thing, the missions. So I will just quickly do that. So there's 14 missions, and it all has to do with an airfield in France. So these 14 missions are all basically what's the word I'm looking for? The decimation of this airfield. Okay. So the bombing cards, the bomb site cards are double-sided. Okay, and this is the Game Crafter edition of the thing. And there's some automatic camera movements going on here. All right. Okay, so then we have the 7 mission cards, the dossier cards for those, for the missions. All right, let's look at the escorts. Okay, so these are the escort cards. All right, and majority of them are P-47s. Okay. Now, there's one ace card in the deck. Okay, so let me explain. There, you'll see there's a new mechanic. So, if, for example, this P-38 is in play, and the enemy also is coming from 12 o'clock. The high and low doesn't matter, but they're also coming from 12 o'clock. Then this plane will get a bonus of 2 times attack. Okay, so there's a few cards in here like that. You can see. So this will really help when you're having trouble. Some of these escorts will be able to help. And the plane expansion pack 1 put in some extra modifiers, which you can also use if you want. It's optional. You don't have to use those. You don't even have to use the new mechanics if you don't like them. The cards are still going to work the same. Okay, so that is, again, so how many are here? 14, I think. I forget. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. So the pack comes with 11 cards for the escorts. Okay. And then let's look at the interceptors, because the interceptors have a new mechanic. I thought there was 11, but maybe there's 10. I might have a card hiding somewhere on the desk. Okay, so these are the cards. Look really nice in person. I guess video they look okay. I don't know. Everything looks better when you're looking at it in person. So let's just take this BF-109. So I think they're all BF-109s. I don't think I put in any other aircraft, right? Yeah. Okay. So these are all 109s. Now, grab some dice here. Okay. All right. So let's say you're rolling for, you're shooting this with one of the crew members. Okay. And let's say I rolled 3 and I get let's pretend, say I get this roll. I got a 4, a 2, and a 1. Well, I can only place the 4. So I would place the 4 there. Now you see that this 4 has a path leading to the critical shot, right? So if I do that, and if this camera zooms back out for me, I don't know why this is doing that. Apologize. So I had the 4. So that's hit. Now it's just plain. So there's no identifying number next to this orange square. on the 4. But that means that by default, I can stack 2, and it will equal this critical shot. So if another gunner happens to roll, and they roll a 4, there we go, he can also, doesn't have to be the same gunner, he can stack that. Now that stack will equal that critical shot because it's connected, right? So that's automatically shot down. Let me see if I can find here. So this one has a 4 stack. Let me do this. So this is driving me nuts with the floating of the cards. So this has a 4 stack. That means you can see that it says 4 on there, right? So what that means is, wait, camera, where are you going? Back it. Oh boy, doing what it wants. So 4 times 4 times 3, etc. The default is 2. So if there's no text, that's what it is. So here, if I rolled and I got double 4 as well, I could just stack them. And then if another gunner or another turn, it doesn't matter if it's another turn, gets a 4, let me use another, can I roll a 4? I can't roll another 4. So you can see, okay, I got another 4, so that's 3. So I just need one more 4, and then there we go. And now that is equal to this critical shot, and that plane is taken out. So I made this because, boy, sometimes you cannot roll what you need, and you're rolling over and over again. So that's how that mechanic works for the new cards. And this is the Game Crafter edition, so this is professionally printed. Cards came out wonderful as always, and pardon me for saying, but the artwork looks good. I did generally change some of the paint schemes. It's not all the same. Like these are the same. In case you're curious, this is somewhat different. This is different. This is different. This is different. This is different. I think that might be the same as 1. This is different. I think this is another different one, right? Oh, this is, yeah. So I did do a few different variations of the paint. I didn't skimp and just carbon copy the same plane on every single card. I changed the paint schemes on the cards, and this, the same goes for the P47. Although it's basically the same, but there are some minor differences because it's just, it's an olive drab scheme. You can only do so much, but there are some variations that you'll notice. So that is the new mission, or the new Plane Expansion Pack 2. You can get it on War Game Vault or on the Game Crafter. And yeah, like I said, 14 new missions, a bunch of new plane cards with new mechanics. I might be going back, and I like the stacking mechanic. It's kind of fun and helpful. So I might go back and redo the original planes as if somebody wants them. Let me know. Well, that's it. Very short and sweet, but it's quite a bit of stuff in this pack, especially the missions. And these missions will these airfields will be tied into the campaign system, which I'm developing with Richard, another player who wanted a campaign system. So we're developing a campaign system that should be coming out before Christmas, let's hope. And that's it. And as far as like game news goes, and you can see right here, I am. It's still on the table here. I have not stopped working on Pacific Flyboys. I just got a new copy or the first copy of the game board, which I'll be talking about in a video just for specific flyboys. But that's it. Yeah, these are nice, nice playing cards. I updated the artwork on the this is the I think the E series of the 109, has the square wingtips, and I updated the graphics for this, and so it's not the same 109 in the earlier versions of the game. And also the P47 too, might be able to tell that I spent some time and I updated the graphics, or I reworked the graphics for the P47. So these should look much nicer than the original. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.